one of the few teachers that I had in chiropractic school who had been in the real world practice, but also had been successful and was sharing things that I gotta say, I needed a follow-up. I needed 1, 2, 3, 4 more reinforcements of how do you create a holding company and an operating company and have them work together. I mean, still to this day, I haven't cemented that in my mind of how that works. And you had introduced it to me in business fundamentals, which I think I should have gotten my first year of school and probably all the way through school. I should have continued to be exposed to some of the concepts in your class, but I think that you brought in people who were just the guy from Cash Practice, Miles Bodson. You had brought him in to speak about how every time somebody reaches into their pocket to pay you, that's like a decision, a business decision, or a moment where they could say no. And all of a sudden chiropractic's not as prioritized, and they walk out your door, you might never see them again. So it's like, we need more of that, and we need it earlier on, so that if students hear some messages from you right now, they have plenty of time to find resources that you've created, that I've helped build, to continually reinforce that for themselves. Because like you said, chiropractors are entrepreneurs, and that's a whole world of unknown to the new graduates. And I really think that you should have an entrepreneurial venture before chiropractic school. That's kind of my new premise, is like, there's 5 stages of pre-chiropractic. The 4th stage is really starting your own practice on your college or high school campus, of a pre-chiro club or a pre-chiro practice, however you want to brand it. But we want to support these young students to get that experience of like, okay, how do I start an LLC? How do I open up a business account? And, how do I manage my money differently, so that when they're getting these student loans, they know how to leverage the student loans? Because I'm sure you could go for 5 or 10 minutes on how students are using their student loans is not the most advantageous that it could be. So anyway, there's tons of insight, there's tons of layers, and the more I can help demystify this path, I think that we're going to just have a stronger next generation,